Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, the World Hydrography Day is celebrated on which of the following? 20th June, 21st June, 19th June or 22nd June? The correct answer is option B, 21st June. Recently, the World Hydrography Day was celebrated globally on 21st June. The World Hydrography Day 2023 theme is Hydrography Underpinning the Digital Twin of the Ocean. It is designed to raise awareness about hydrography and how it plays a role in improved knowledge of the seas and oceans. The theme for WHD is designed to highlight the relationship between hydrography and oceanography and how hydrography can play a key role in developing the digital twin of the ocean. It was established by the International Hydrographic Organization as an annual celebration to increase awareness about the work of hydrographers and give education about the field of hydrography and its relevance in people's lives. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Now let's begin today's session. First question is, recently seen in the news, Indus X is a joint initiative of which of the following? India and USA, USA and Indonesia, India and Indonesia or USA and Sri Lanka? The correct answer is option A, India and USA. Recently, the Ministry of Defense and the US Department of Defense have launched the India-US Defense Acceleration Ecosystem, that is Indus X. It has been launched to expand the strategic technology partnership and defense industrial cooperation between the two governments, business communities, and academic institutions. Through Indus X, both the countries will strengthen ties between their defense industrial ecosystems to make them more innovative, accessible, and resilient. India's Innovations for Defense Excellence or IDEX and the Office of Secretary of Defense are leading Indus X activities respectively for the MOD and the DoD. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding Maya civilization. 1. The Maya cultivated corn and maize. 2. They practiced slash and burn agriculture. 3. The Maya had also developed an elaborate tradition of relief carving. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none? The correct answer is option C, all three. Recently, a previously unknown ancient Maya city has been discovered in the jungles of southern Mexico. The city includes large pyramid-like buildings, stone columns, 3 plazas with imposing buildings and other structures arranged in almost concentric circles. As early as 1500 BC, the Maya had settled in villages and had developed an agriculture based on the cultivation of corn, maize, beans and squash. By 600 CE, cassava, sweet manioc was also grown. Hence, statement 1 is correct. They practiced mainly slash and burn agriculture, but they also used advanced techniques of irrigation and terracing. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The Maya also developed an elaborate and beautiful tradition of sculpture and relief carving. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, recently seen in the news, India is anticipating a F414 jet engine deal with which of the following countries? France, USA, United Kingdom or Germany? The correct answer is option B, USA. A landmark agreement to facilitate the transfer of at least 11 critical jet engine technologies is likely to be announced during Prime Minister's ongoing official state visit to the United States. It is anticipated that a deal will be announced between the American multinational corporation General Electric and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited for the manufacture under license in India of GE's F414 engine for the indigenous light combat aircraft Tejas Mk2. The General Electric's F414 military aircraft engine powers state-of-the-art fighters like the Boeing Super Hornet and Saab Gripen. It features advanced technology such as full authority digital electronic control, the latest aircraft ignition and engine control system that controls engine performance digitally. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, which of the following sectors are typically discussed and emphasized at the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, that is SPIEF? Finance and investment, energy and natural resources, technology and innovation, or all of the above? The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Recently, the 26th edition of the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum was held in St. Petersburg. The SPIEF used to be called Russian Davos as it was probably the only such elite gathering of global business community leaders in this part of the world. The SPIEF has been held since 1997 and has become a leading global platform for members of the business community to meet and discuss the key economic issues facing Russia, emerging markets, and the world as a whole. Finance and investment related matters are prominently discussed at SPIEF, including investment opportunities, global financial trends, capital markets, and economic policies. It aims to foster dialogue, promote investment, and drive economic growth by addressing the opportunities and challenges in finance, energy, technology, and other related fields. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is recently seen in the news. The Global Gender Gap Index is released by which of the following? Commission for Gender Equality, UN Women, World Economic Forum, or Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. The correct answer is option C, World Economic Forum. Recently, India climbed 8 places to 127th rank in Global Gender Gap Index 2023 released by World Economic Forum. The index ranked India's neighbors Pakistan at 142, Bangladesh at 59, China at 107, Nepal at 116, Sri Lanka at 115, and Bhutan at 103. Iceland is the most gender equal country in the world for the 14th consecutive year and the only one to have closed more than 90% of its gender gap according to the report. The Global Gender Gap Report benchmarks the evolution of gender-based gaps in 4 areas: economic participation and opportunity, educational attainment, health and survival, and political empowerment. It is the longest standing index which tracks progress on closing these gaps since its inception in 2006. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding Olympic Day 2023. 1. It is celebrated every year on 21st June. 2. The theme of this year is Let's Move. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. The commemoration of International Olympic Day brings together athletes and individuals from around the globe. It invites everyone around the globe to be active and move together with purpose on 23 June every year. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. The theme of this year's Olympic Day is Let's Move, which aims to inspire people around the world to make time for daily physical activity. Hence, statement 2 is correct. It is to commemorate the day the International Olympic Committee was founded at the Sorbonne in Paris, where Pierre de Coubertin rallied the revival of the ancient Olympic Games on 23 June 1894. Dr. Gruz, a Czech IOC member, presented the idea of a World Olympic Day at the 41st session of the International Olympic Committee in Stockholm, Sweden. A few months later, the project got the nod at the 42nd IOC session in St. Moritz, Switzerland in January 1948. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, recently seen in the news, the Beki River is a tributary of which of the following? Kaladan, Ganga, Brahmaputra, or Godavari? The correct answer is option C, Brahmaputra. Recently, the flood situation in Assam worsened as nearly 1.20 lakh people in 20 districts have been affected by the deluge, and the water level of the Beki River is flowing above the danger level mark. The Beki River originates in Bhutan and it is one of the right bank tributaries of the Brahmaputra River. This river is also known as the Kurisur River in Bhutan. It flows through the Manas National Park. Beki River is rich in biodiversity. It is the home of a variety of food fishes species, ornamental fishes species, amphibians, reptiles, birds, insects, etc. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following options about an Indian state. 1. Ambubachi Mela. 2. Majuli Festival. 3. Ali Ai Ligang Festival. Identify the state from the following: Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, or Assam. The correct answer is option D, Assam. Recently, the famous 4-day-long Ambubachi Mela has started at the Kamakhya temple in Assam. The Ambubachi Mela is an annual Hindu fair held at the historic Kamakhya temple, Assam, and it is the celebration of the yearly menstruation course of goddess Kamakhya. Majuli is the world's largest river island. The Majuli festival is celebrated on the banks of River Luit in Assam. It is always held during the winter season in the month of November. The Ali Ai Ligang festival is celebrated by the Mishing tribe in Assam every year with much enthusiasm as it marks the onset of New Year for the tribe. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is recently seen in the news. The Sarmat missile has been developed by which of the following countries? Ukraine, Iran, Russia, or Iraq? The correct answer is option C, Russia. Recently, the president of Russia said that Russia's new generation of Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missiles, which are capable of carrying 10 or more nuclear warheads, would soon be deployed for combat duty. It is also called Satan II by Western countries. Sarmat missile is reported to be able to carry 10 or more warheads and decoys and has the capability of firing over either of the Earth's poles with a range of 11,000 to 18,000 km. This missile can carry 10 or more warheads in one go, hence can easily distract the conventional radar. It is also unique in the way that it uses liquid-fueled missiles as compared to US ICBM, which has moved on to solid fuel systems. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Last question is recently the amino acid tryptophan was discovered in interstellar space using which of the following telescopes? Spitzer Telescope, Hubble Space Telescope, James Webb Telescope, or Keck Observatory? The correct answer is option A, Spitzer Telescope. Recently, the researchers have discovered the amino acid tryptophan in interstellar space. The amino acid is necessary for the formation of proteins as well as the development of all living organisms. The observations were conducted using the Spitzer Space Telescope. Tryptophan, one of the 20 amino acids considered essential for life on Earth, has been discovered in a stellar system designated as IC348 with the Perseus molecular cloud. The tryptophan is an amino acid needed for normal growth in infants and for the production and maintenance of the body's proteins, muscles, enzymes, and neurotransmitters. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. Sometimes seen in the news, the DigiYatra app is an initiative of Ministry of Railways, Ministry of Civil Aviation, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, or Ministry of Tourism. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.